For the last scrum of today's game, we have Bleed, Legia, and Darren. Let's begin by hearing from both on your thoughts on the game.
Obviously we played very poorly and they played better. They deserved the win. They played way better than we expected as well. And I said this the last game, but we do not play like in an official match how we usually play in scrims, which is very disappointing. And I hope we can fix that.
And he pretty much said everything. I think it's really embarrassing how we play, and we just have to step up. It's very simple. There's nothing to talk good about our performance. Our expectations are absolutely not what we are showing the last two games. But yeah, the next game is in 2 days, so we just have to stay positive as good as we can and try to bounce back.
For Darren, this is from Spin Esports. What are your thoughts on the league so far? Are you surprised with the level of the competition?
Of course, I know that in the tier 1 level, it's obviously going to be a lot harder than the tier 2. So I did expect it to be harder, but I would like to say that the level of like from tier 2 to tier 1 is not like it's really like not that big of a difference. It's mainly because like we are not playing up to our own expectations, which is why we are not doing well currently. So I think we just need to fix that and we'll be good to go.
And for Coach, we saw a 10-0 lead on the first half by RRQ in Bleed's map pick. Lotus, what went wrong?
I think that we didn't really follow the game plan or the style that we normally play. We made many mistakes in our setups, which usually don't happen. And I think that RRQ obviously played very well. It felt like it was like a what do you call it? Like an avalanche coming at us. They played every round perfect. They were gathering their ultis properly. They denied our A control, so we never had info where they're gonna play the late round of the game. And every time they had ultis, they used them properly. It just felt like an avalanche coming at us, and we just couldn't stop it. We couldn't find back in the game, which sometimes happen. I think it's very hard in a game that has max rounds 12 to bounce back from that. So yeah, I just had hope that we come back on Icebox, and yeah, but we didn't, unfortunately.
For Darren, you're up next against Nada. Any players you're looking forward to play against?
The rookies on their team, Ron, I think he's pretty good. And Yuran, I think they're pretty good. I've seen how they play. But probably someone that I will like look forward to play against is probably like maybe Les or Dep, because they have been on the roster for a very long time and they have showed their skills like through many tournaments. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to play against them.
For Legia, you called a very early timeout on map 2 Icebox. So why was it so? What went down during the timeout?
Again, we had our preparation at the game, and I said to the team, wherever we find the operator, or the game plan was to find the operator and play the opposite bomb side, because we know that we knew their rotations, and indirectly in the first round we made the mistake. So I unfortunately had to take the timeout and remind my players or my in-game leader to keep playing the plan that we prepared for. So
that's all for pre-submitted questions. Now we'll open up the floor for live questions.
Yep, we have a question from Anna the Spike GG from India. You may unmute yourself to raise your question.
Hey guys, commiseration on the loss. Usually I don't like to interview a team who has just lost, but I really want to know and understand what's the behind the scenes going on right now in Bleed, to understand what the main game plan which you guys plan through and come through in the stage, but it doesn't follow throughout the game. What are the main things which you guys think you should guys work on, and how you are planning to implement it?
I think for us, it's mostly because I personally think the team hasn't clicked yet, really. And I think sometimes for teams that are new, it just takes one win to get all the confidence back. I can tell you that we are working hard, and our scrim results are way better than the performance that we are showing on stage, whether that be people being pressured or people being afraid on stage, or or playing on stage, making too many mistakes. I don't know, but it's something that we have to fix. Maybe it takes time, but unfortunately, in a competition like that, you don't have that much time. So all we can do is keep working, try to work on our mental, and stay as positive as we can. It's a very hard time right now, I'll be honest. Not only for myself, also for the players and also for the management. But yeah, we will do like we did up until now. We will give our very best. We will work every day. We work 6 times a week, 8 to 9 hours. So yeah.
I think that's
Uh,
all for our remote question. Or
Is it
Anat,
okay if
you
I
have-
ask one
Yeah,
more?
sure, go ahead.
Okay. My question is for Darion. The team has been performing not at the best level, but we guys see you guys popping off and have the reads for the opposite team, for the enemy team, right? But whenever it comes to execution, it feels like there has been a lot of miscoms. Is it something that you guys are actively looking into, or we are just predicting as an audience?
Obviously, communication is a huge part of like why our team struggles, because our team consists of players from very very different culture and country. So some even English is not their first language. So of course we're still trying to fix our communication. And as for you saying that our individual level, some of us pop off, yeah, I mean, it's no surprise. Our team is quite star-studded, and yeah, I believe we just need to click, like what my coach Nico said. We just need to click, find the synergy, and yeah, hopefully we'll get a win, and we'll work harder for it.
Thank you guys, and all the best for the remaining of the season.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, that's all the questions we have for this scrum review. Thank you guys. We'll be back shortly with our next round.